Follow the White Rabbits, Exploring Symbolism, Folklore, and Extraterrestrial Encounters, June 10th, 2024. Last night, before going to bed, my guide somehow told me to write about the white rabbit. White rabbits often appear in the experiencer's life and reality. Many experiencers refer to their experiences with extraterrestrials or aliens, such as Greys and Praying Mantis beings, and UFO or UAP sightings as rabbit holes. I am in the same rabbit hole, unable to figure out how to get out of this consciousness rabbit hole. So indeed, there it is. The white rabbit is a recurring and compelling motif in various cultural, literary, and even extraterrestrial contexts. From its origins in folklore to its appearances in modern storytelling, the white rabbit remains a powerful symbol of time, curiosity, and the unknown. Interestingly, the white rabbit also appears in accounts of extraterrestrial experiences. One notable story involves a retired police officer who, as a child, saw a 6-foot-tall white bipedal rabbit wearing a black vest. The rabbit reportedly moved quickly and leaped at incredible speeds, blurring the lines between reality and the fantastical. These experiences often involve elements that challenge conventional reality, linking to broader paranormal phenomena. Such experiences suggest a potential overlap in the mechanisms behind various paranormal events, indicating that the white rabbit could symbolize a guide through these extraordinary experiences. In many of these accounts, the white rabbit appears during states of altered consciousness, such as dreams, trances, or hallucinations, suggesting a deeper connection to the subconscious mind. The rabbit acts as a bridge between the conscious and subconscious, guiding experiences through a liminal space where standard rules of reality do not apply. This liminality is similar to the role of the white rabbit in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, where he leads Alice from the ordinary world into a fantastical realm. The white rabbit may be a symbolic representation created by the human brain to navigate concepts of time and dimension. In states of altered consciousness, such as those reported in extraterrestrial encounters, the brain might assemble familiar motifs to make sense of experiences that defy ordinary perception. With its associations with time and transition, the white rabbit becomes an apt symbol in these scenarios. The white rabbit motif appears in various cultural contexts, literature, and folklore, often symbolizing different themes and ideas. Here are some general meanings associated with the white rabbit. 1. Curiosity and exploration. The white rabbit often represents curiosity and the pursuit of the unknown. In Alice in Wonderland, Alice follows the white rabbit, leading her to a fantastical world where she embarks on a journey of exploration and self-discovery. 2. Transformation and awakening. Following the white rabbit can symbolize a transformative journey. In The Matrix, Neo follows the white rabbit to uncover the truth about reality, leading to his awakening and transformation. 3. Luck and good fortune. In British tradition, saying white rabbits on the first day of the month is believed to bring good luck. This practice is part of folklore and is seen as a way to ensure a positive start to the month. 4. Guidance and signs. The white rabbit can be seen as a guide or a sign indicating a path to follow. It often appears at the beginning of a journey or adventure, symbolizing a call to action or an invitation to explore new possibilities. Literary origins and symbolism. The white rabbit first gained prominence in Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, published in 1865. This character is a whimsical creation and a crucial catalyst for the story. His hurried demeanor and constant concern with time are evident in his famous exclamations, such as, oh dear, I shall be late," and "Oh, my fur and whiskers, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late," drive Alice to follow him down the rabbit hole, initiating her journey into the bizarre world of Wonderland. The white rabbit's obsession with time reflects the theme of time's arbitrary nature in Wonderland, where it does not follow the rules of the real world. This aspect of the white rabbit is integral to understanding Wonderland's nonsensical and fluid nature. In Wonderland, time is a malleable construct, often manipulated and disregarded, which contrasts sharply with the white rabbit's frantic attempts to adhere to a schedule, highlighting the absurdity of strict temporal constraints in a chaotic world. Folklore and cultural significance. In British folklore, saying white rabbits or rabbit rabbit on the first day of the month is believed to bring good luck. This tradition underscores the rabbit's role as a symbol of fortune and new beginnings. The origins of this custom are somewhat murky, but it has been a widespread practice since at least the early 20th century. The practice is thought to ensure good luck for the month ahead, with variations including saying white rabbits upon waking and black rabbits before sleeping on the last day of the month. Similarly, the moon rabbit mythology in East Asian cultures, such as those of China, Japan, and Korea, portrays a rabbit that lives on the moon, pounding elixirs of immortality. This mythological figure is often associated with longevity, fertility, and renewal, further cementing the rabbit's place in various cultural narratives as a harbinger of prosperity and life. In Chinese folklore, the moon rabbit is associated with the moon goddess Chang'e. According to the legend, after consuming an elixir of immortality, Chang'e ascended to the moon, where the rabbit became her companion. The moon rabbit is often depicted pounding herbs with a mortar and pestle to create the elixir of life. The legend emphasizes themes of immortality and the celestial realm, highlighting the rabbit's role in ancient Chinese mythology. In Japan, the moon rabbit appears in a different context. The rabbit is said to live on the moon, pounding mochi, a type of rice cake, rather than herbs. This imagery is rooted in Buddhist tales and has been a part of Japanese folklore since the Asuka period, 7th century. The story of the self-sacrificing rabbit who offers its body to feed a starving man who later reveals himself as a deity is a notable example of its cultural significance. The Korean version of the moon rabbit tale shares similarities with the Chinese legend, where the rabbit is also seen pounding the elixir of life. This motif of the moon rabbit across these cultures reflects shared themes of immortality, sacrifice, and celestial wonder, illustrating how folklore can traverse and adapt across different societies. Native American myths. In Native American myths, white rabbits hold a special place, often embodying themes of trickery, transformation, and wisdom. Algonquin legends. The Great Hare, known as Nanabojo, is a shapeshifter capable of transforming into a white rabbit. He created the earth, taught humans survival skills, and brought sacred knowledge. His stories highlight his cleverness and ability to outwit others, blending humor with moral lessons. Lakota people. Iktomi, a spider trickster, sometimes takes the form of a rabbit, symbolizing adaptability and cunning. Moon rabbit myth. Cree and Ojibwe tribes associate the rabbit with the moon, seen as a spiritual guide reflecting the cyclical nature of life and renewal. Rabbit stories across various tribes emphasize cleverness, humility, and respect for nature, teaching valuable moral lessons. Cherokee folklore. The rabbit, sometimes depicted as white, is known for his cunning nature, teaching the value of wit and resourcefulness. Lakota and Plains tribes. The rabbit dance honors the rabbit's agility and quick-thinking qualities, highly valued in hunting and survival. Aztec mythology. In Aztec mythology, rabbits, including the concept of a white rabbit, hold significant cultural and symbolic importance. The Aztecs revered deities known as the Senson-Tototen, or the 400 rabbits. These gods were the offspring of Mayahuel, the goddess of maguey, agave, and Patakal, the god of pulque, a traditional alcoholic beverage made from the maguey plant. The 400 rabbits were gods of drunkenness and revelry, symbolizing fertility, merrymaking, and intoxication's chaotic yet creative energy. Each rabbit god represented different aspects of intoxication, ranging from joyous celebration to the more destructive consequences of excess. They embodied the dual nature of alcohol consumption, which could bring both communal bonding and social disorder. Mayahuel, the mother of the 400 rabbits, is closely associated with fertility and nourishment. As the goddess of maguey, she provided the essential plant for making pulque, a drink that was both a staple and a sacred element in Aztec rituals. The rabbits, as her offspring, thus symbolize the fecundity of the land and the abundance provided by nature. They represent the earth's life-giving and sustaining aspects, celebrated in Aztec agricultural rituals and festivals. In Aztec mythology, rabbits are also linked to the moon. One prominent legend explains the dark patches on the moon's surface as the silhouette of a rabbit. This story is similar to the moon rabbit myths in East Asian cultures. According to Aztec legend, the god Quetzalcoatl grew tired and hungry while on a journey. A rabbit offered itself as food to the god. In gratitude, Quetzalcoatl elevated the rabbit to the moon, immortalizing its image there as a symbol of self-sacrifice and humility. The rabbit on the moon represents themes of sacrifice, renewal, and the cyclical nature of life. It also highlights the interconnectedness of the gods with the natural world, reinforcing the idea that divine favor and natural abundance are deeply intertwined. The 400 rabbits. Their influence was seen as a way to connect with the divine, celebrate life, and ensure the fertility and productivity of the land. In Australian Aboriginal mythology, the white rabbit is not a prominent figure. This can be attributed to the fact that rabbits are not native to Australia and were introduced by European settlers in the 18th century. However, some general themes in Aboriginal mythology might align with or contrast with the symbolism of the white rabbit and experiencer experiences. Aboriginal mythology is deeply rooted in the dream time, or dreaming, a sacred era in which ancestral spirits created the world and all living things. These stories explain the origins of the land, animals, and people. While the white rabbit is a significant symbol in various other cultural mythologies, such as Western literature and East Asian folklore, it does not play a notable role in Aboriginal mythology. Aboriginal Australians' stories and spiritual beliefs are more focused on native animals and the ancestral spirits of the Dreamtime. Dreamtime, which I found to be similar to ET and ETI experiences, may help us understand the nature of interdimensionality and ET or ETI experiences. Dreamtime stories describe the creation of the earth, animals, plants, and human beings. These stories vary among Aboriginal groups, reflecting the diversity of the Australian continent. Ancestral beings, often depicted as animals or hybrid human-animal forms, are central to these tales. They emerged from the earth, the sky, or the sea and traveled across the land, creating natural features and establishing laws and customs. These beings are believed to have supernatural powers and the ability to transform into different forms. They created the physical landscape and the moral and social codes that Aboriginal people follow. Examples of ancestral beings include the rainbow serpent, an influential creator figure associated with water and fertility, and Bayame, the sky father, revered in several Aboriginal cultures. Dreamtime is not confined to the past. It is a continuous, ever-present reality that influences daily life. It is a spiritual framework that connects individuals to their ancestors, the land, and each other. Sites associated with Dreamtime stories are considered sacred and are integral to Aboriginal identity and spirituality. These places are often the locations of ceremonies, rituals, and storytelling. One of the most well-known Dreamtime figures, the rainbow serpent, is associated with creating rivers, mountains, and valleys. The serpent is both a creator and a destroyer, embodying the dual aspects of nature. While the white rabbit is explicitly not central to Incan mythology, rabbits as a species hold some significance in South American folklore. In the Andes, rabbits are often associated with fertility and are considered tricksters in some local legends. This parallels the trickster role seen in other cultures' mythologies. In some Andean cultures influenced by Incan beliefs, the rabbit symbolizes agility, cleverness, and survival, reflecting the adaptability and resourcefulness necessary for life in the harsh Andean environment. The concept of time and dimension in Incan mythology is complex, involving a cyclical understanding of time and the existence of multiple realms: Hanan Pacha, Ke Pacha, and Uku Pacha. While the white rabbit is not directly mentioned, the idea of guiding figures through different dimensions can be loosely correlated with animals seen as messengers between realms. The idea of a white rabbit could be an example of cultural syncretism, where Incan beliefs intersect with European or other indigenous mythologies. The Spanish colonization brought new symbols and stories, sometimes merging with local traditions. The moon rabbit in East Asian mythology, which represents immortality and connection to the moon, does not have a direct counterpart in Incan mythology. However, the Incan moon goddess Mama Killa and the fertility symbols can be used to draw a comparative analysis. Mama Killa, the moon goddess, plays a crucial role in timekeeping and calendar systems, which are essential for agriculture and ceremonies. This reflects a thematic alignment with the moon rabbit's role in cyclical time and nature. These references highlight the white rabbit as a versatile symbol across different cultures, often linked to themes of luck, transformation, guidance, and the supernatural. The White Rabbit in popular culture. The White Rabbit has also permeated popular culture, notably in the 1999 film The Matrix. In this movie, Neo is prompted to follow the White Rabbit, which leads him to uncover the truth about his simulated reality. This reference is a direct nod to Alice's adventures in Wonderland, drawing a parallel between Neo's journey of awakening and Alice's descent into Wonderland. The rabbit tattoo that Neo follows symbolizes his entry into a new realm of understanding, much like Alice's journey. The white rabbit, therefore, serves as a metaphor for curiosity, the quest for truth, and the willingness to step into the unknown. Its repeated appearance across different media underscores its enduring significance as a symbol of exploration and discovery. In The Matrix, the white rabbit is not just a symbol, but a call to action, urging Neo to question his reality and seek out the deeper truths hidden beneath the surface. This mirrors the role of the white rabbit in Carol's story, where following the rabbit leads to a series of transformative experiences. The Wachowskis have discussed the symbolic significance of the white rabbit in the film. The white rabbit, a reference to Alice in Wonderland, symbolizes the beginning of a journey into the unknown and discovering a more profound truth. In The Matrix, Neo is told to follow the white rabbit, leading him to uncover the reality of the Matrix and his role in the rebellion against the machines. This mirrors Alice's journey into Wonderland, where following the white rabbit takes her into a strange and transformative adventure. The Wachowskis have also discussed how The Matrix relates to themes of self-actualization and transformation, particularly from a transgender perspective. Lily Wachowski has spoken about the film being a metaphor for the desire for transformation and self-discovery, which resonates with many transgender individuals. This aligns with the broader theme of following the white rabbit as a symbol of exploring one's true identity and challenging the boundaries of perceived reality. In the TV show People of Earth, the main character, Ozzy Graham, encounters a white rabbit in a vision. This happens when Ozzy begins uncovering repressed memories of his own abduction experience while investigating a support group for alien abductees. The rabbit appears in his hallucinations, symbolizing his journey into the unknown and the unraveling of his suppressed memories related to alien encounters. In this context, the white rabbit represents the catalyst for Ozzy's deeper exploration of his experiences and the mysteries surrounding them. Extraterrestrial experiences. Encounters with humanized white rabbits in extraterrestrial experiences are rare, but intriguing. One notable account involves a childhood sighting of a 6-foot-tall white bipedal rabbit wearing a black vest. The witness described the rabbit moving quickly and leaping at incredible speeds. Such experiences often challenge conventional reality, linking them to broader paranormal phenomena, including alien abductions and ghost sightings. These encounters suggest a potential overlap in the mechanisms behind various paranormal experiences, adding a layer of mystery and wonder to the white rabbit motif. Experience with alien abduction and extraterrestrial experience. Experiences of alien abduction and contact with extraterrestrials often follow similar narrative structures as the journeys in The Matrix and Alice in Wonderland. Individuals who report these experiences frequently describe being led or guided by a mysterious force or entity, prompting them to explore beyond their known reality. This journey often involves initial encounter, like seeing the white rabbit. Individuals might experience a sighting or encounter that triggers their curiosity or fear, leading them to investigate further. Transition to a new reality. Similar to following the rabbit down the hole or Neo's journey with Morpheus, abductees often describe being taken aboard spacecraft or transported to otherworldly environments where the standard rules of reality seem to change. Guidance and revelation. Much like Neo receiving knowledge from Morpheus or Alice navigating Wonderland, abductees often report interactions with alien beings who impart knowledge, perform examinations, or communicate messages that challenge the abductee's understanding of reality. Return and transformation. Upon returning to their everyday lives, those who experience alien abductions often report profound changes in perspective, heightened awareness, or a sense of mission, akin to Neo's awakening or Alice's changed view of the world after her adventures. The cinematic tales of following the White Rabbit and real life reports of alien abductions describe transformative journeys that lead individuals from the familiar into the extraordinary, prompting them to question and expand their understanding of reality. The White Rabbit is more than just a character in a children's book or a figure in folklore. It is a multifaceted symbol representing the intersection of time, curiosity, and the unknown. Whether in the whimsical adventures of Alice, the monthly rituals of British folklore, the mythological tales of East Asia, or the unsettling encounters with extraterrestrial beings, the White Rabbit continues to captivate and intrigue. It invites us to question our reality, embrace the journey into the unknown, and remain ever curious about the mysteries that lie beyond the surface of our everyday experiences. The White Rabbit's pervasive presence across various domains underscores its universal appeal and ability to symbolize the human quest for knowledge and understanding in an ever changing world.